Happy New Year, Bruin Nation. Johnny Gammon bringing you the action here as the Bruins back home here in the Davis Fieldhouse for a South Region matchup. First of two games this weekend, and the first one here on Friday night as they welcome Johnson University of Florida. These two teams, no strangers to one another, met just last week, actually, down in Kissimmee, Florida, and it was a back-and-forth contest throughout. Bruins hanging on late as they finished that one 82-80 to win. Bruins were hoping to stay undefeated in South Region play. Played earlier this week against Trinity Baptist, and the team, in the coaching staff's words, played one of our worst games we have ever played, and they fell 60-57 in the final score in that one. Johnson coming off a loss to Trinity as well earlier in the week. We'll see if the Bruins can get back into the winning column, and that's the way you want to start if you are the Suns, as Justin Ryder steal and slam for the first points of the game. You heard the starters just moments ago. We'll go through them here shortly. Stephon Hughley has the ball, drops it off to Eli Couples. Couples has carried much of the offense for the Bruins in the last couple of games. Of course, Devin Dean going out with a foot injury. And Couples and Henry Blair have been the two major scoring contributors for the Bruins. Eli Couples from outside, the rim no good. Skying for the rebound is Vickers before getting it back to Ryder. Ryder, a little hesitation, back to Vickers. And Ryder pulls it back once again. He's met by Henry Blair, top of the key. Ryder driving around through the lane and is going to be fouled on his way to the basket. That'll send him to the free throw line for our first free throw shots of the contest. That one's on Henry Blair, his first team foul, number 1 as well here in the first half. If you missed it earlier in the evening, Lady Bruins winning in convincing fashion over Johnson of Florida. 74-54 was the final score there. We'll catch up with Coach LeVere to talk about that big-time win. Post-game recap coming up at BJUBruins.com. Suns regain the lead on the free throw, 3-2. Blair will spot up for three on the other side. Henry Blair picking up where he left off from a scoring perspective. That guy has been a monster. I guess I should refer to him Humble Beast. That's often his hashtags that he posts content with on social media. And he really lives it out. He's one of those guys that is freakishly talented, but he's not one of those guys that's going to beat his own chest about it. Bruins have a 5-3 advantage early on here. Back to the corner. It's being followed up, and Suns tie it back up 5-5 early on here. We're about 2.5 minutes into the contest. South Region showdown here as the Bruins taking on Johnson University of Florida. Stephon Hughley pulling down the offensive rebound but can't finish. Again, with Devin Dean going out, the Bruins have had to rely on many others to step in and fill that scoring role. Again, Dean going out, averaging about 18 points a game. And that's a lot of points that you are expected to make up for the remainder of the roster. So Hughley, Hayes Brush, a couple of other guys have really been leaned on by Coach U and the Bruins offense to see if they can contribute some more offensively. Has to be step into a different role than they have had previously. Just about to the 17-minute mark here in the first half. Ryder gets this one back to Shelton through the lane. Nice backdoor pass, and Vickers is wide open to convert. Eli Couples coming back the other way, hands this one off to Mark Dickerson. Dickerson finds Blair on this side. Back to Couples, and he knocks down the three. Bada bing! And one on the three-point play, so the potential four-point play for the Bruins here in the early stages of the first half. And Couples doing an absolutely fabulous job that time, not only focusing on the form to complete the stroke, but he saw the defender coming in strong, leaned into the into the contact, and gets the rare four-point play. Bruins up 11-7 in the early goings. Shelton has the dribble. He'll spot up for the three-point shot. Off the back iron, no good. Couples chases down the rebound. Blair going right back to the rack. Unfortunately, couldn't send it high enough off the glass, and back come the Suns. Ryder through the lane. Scoop shot is good, and we're going to have a timeout here from Coach U to talk things over. Registrations for Bruins sports camps is now live for summer 2022. You can train with Bruins players and coaches and learn the skills to help you improve your game. Information available, bjubruins.com/camps. Last year we had our record-breaking summer, over 1,000 campers joining us in the summer camps that we were offering throughout a variety of different sports. We'd love for you to join us again this summer. bjubruins.com/camps is where you can find that information. 11-9 here in the first half. Just about 4 minutes into the contest. Couples sliding this one back to Henry Blair. Back to Hayes Brush now on the baseline. Gets it poked away briefly. Dickerson going to chase it down. Couples through the lane, hanging, gliding, scoring. And again, Couples is one of those guys that probably would have been your second or even third option in the offense to begin the year. But with the injury to Devin Dean, he has really had to step into more of a scoring production load role. And especially in the road trip in Florida, really embraced that role as he was able to put up double digits, I believe, in each one of the Florida road contests. Hughley with the dribble drive. Stephon Hughley with the quick first step. And one, it'll send him to the line. One thing about the Bruins in the early goings of this game, they're being extremely smart with the basketball. Joe Powell coming in, and he'll replace Quincy Sibley. Quincy Sibley entering the game now. And Hughley goes out. Suns coming back the other way. Shelton has the ball, met by Joe Powell, who just checked into the game for the Bruins. Back across to Barnes. Jump shot in the key. That one's going to rattle and not drop. And that's going to be another foul. This one called on Hayes Brush this time. And that will send Barnes to the line for 2 shots. First one is up and good, making it 16-12. So we're just under 15 minutes to go here in this first half. A reminder, this is the first of 2 games back-to-back coming up this weekend. Bruins taking on Johnson tonight, and then we'll be here tomorrow. 4 o'clock tip-off against Southeastern Baptist College in a rematch of what knocked the Bruins out of the region tournament last year and ended their season after Southeastern upset the Bruins in regionals and went on to win the South Region title. Henry Blair stepping away with the steal, and it actually goes off of Blair last, so it'll go back to the Suns. But a good effort by Henry Blair. And again, that's just the presence and the basketball IQ he has brought to the team this year. He's one of those guys that you look at and you go, man, he's built like a linebacker, but he plays like a running back. A lot of finesse, a lot of smoothness in his game, and again, a lot of really, really smart basketball IQ like you saw there. This is Thomas driving to the lane, and another foul going to be called. Blocking foul this time on Joe Powell. That's his first, team third, already here in the first half. First one is up and good. Bruins coming into this one losing 2 of their last 3. Hoping to get back into the winning column on their home court tonight. Powell handing this one off to Blair. He dribbled it off his foot. And unfortunately, it goes back to the Suns. And unfortunately, we had seen this on the Florida road trip as well a little too often, as the Bruins sometimes slipping into a little bit of an offensive funk. Suns take back over. Back across. This is Vickers. Back to Ryder. Met by Sibley. Goes back door. Good defense by Hayes Brush. That one off the back iron. Rebound goes to the Suns. Thomas driving through the lane now. Back outside, and that shot on the way. And the floating jumper from Ryder is good. Suns regain the lead 17-16. As Brush comes right back. Good job by Hayes Brush, muscling his way to the rim. Getting the high percentage look. Ryder through the lane. Met by Hayes Brush. And it's one thing Hayes does so well is that defensive effort. Sibley coming through the lane with the left hand. Too strong. And Vickers the rebound. Good job by Couples to come away with it, and Couples landed awkwardly. I believe his face hit the floor there as he was diving for that loose ball. Appears to be okay, though. Did a good job with the effort, but unfortunately it's going to be Suns possession here. 12:56 to go here in the first half. We are moments away from our media timeout, and give you some updates from some of our sponsors. Back up top now to Braun. Suns working the ball around effectively. Back to the top of the key to Braun now. Near side of Shelton. Little step back jumper on the way, in and out. And it's going to stay Suns possession as Vickers had pulled down the offensive rebound, but Couples then poking it away. Caleb Thomas back to Shelton up top. Braun with the outside three. That one too strong. Hughley pulls down the offensive rebound, and I believe we're going to have a reach-in call here. We are on Elijah Barnes. Again, Hughley had pulled down the offensive rebound, and some of the reaching in there had almost caused him to travel. So you were either going to call a travel or a foul on that one, and I believe ref making the right call on the reach-in. Kenny Garrick coming into the game, seeing his first action, as is Trevor Brunson on the night. Dickerson in the corner. Back out to Garrick, and some more contact once again as Caleb Thomas, he disagrees with it, but Kenny definitely had him beat going into the key, and Thomas reached those hands out and grabbed a fistful of jersey. Hughley hands it back off to Eli Couples. Couples, spin move, soft touch off the glass. And again, Eli Couples working effectively here in the first half. He keeps the Bruins out in front 20-17. Again, these two teams just a week ago battled all the way down to the wire. 82-80, the Bruins coming away with a slim victory down in Kissimmee, Florida. Three from the outside, and knocking it down is Caleb Thomas. Tie game at 20. Garrick, little hesitation. Back outside to Couples. Brunson takes the three. Too strong after the side iron. Rebound goes to Vickers. Three from the top of the key, and back-to-back trays from Caleb Thomas. He gives the Suns the lead, 23-20. Couples coming back the other way. He can't convert. Suns hoping to distance their lead here. Handing this one off to Alexander Gonzalez. Shot from the outside too strong. Couples chases down the rebound. And again, Vickers caught with the open court foul. And that'll take us to our media timeout. But some of the fouls by the Suns have just been fouls that are just not smart. Upstate Granite Solutions is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. With over 100 years of industry experience, Upstate Granite Solutions tailors their services to help with each individual project you may have. Check them out online, upstategranitesolutions.com. I'd also like to thank Chick-fil-A of Taylors, as they're a proud partner of your BJU Bruins, long-standing partner with our athletics department. They're located right on Wade Hampton, just a few miles from BJU. You download the Chick-fil-A app to start earning points today. .45 remaining here in half number one. It's 23-20. The Suns taking the three-point lead after back-to-back three-pointers by Caleb Thomas. That's been the difference so far in what has been a very back-and-forth contest so far in the early goings here. Couples inbounds to Stephon Hughley. Bruins get back into their offense. Hughley gets it in the post. Working on his defender, double teamed on the baseline. Kick pass over to Dickerson. He drives through the lane, and Dickerson is going to dribble it off of his knee. He wanted the reaching call, and I agree with him. Lots of contact, pulling down on the arm as he was going into the lane. No call that time. Ryder skip pass over to Alexander Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it once again. Thomas thought about a three there. Leans into it and gets it to go. Caleb Thomas scoring the last 8 points for the Suns. And he has given them their largest lead of the first half, 25-20. Couples coming back the other way. And it's going to be an offensive foul, actually. That foul was assessed as an offensive foul. This is Thomas. Coming back through the lane, not able to get it that time, and a great follow by Amy, as he was able to grab the offensive rebound and put it back. Make it a 7-point game now for the Suns, 27-20. Daniel Fuller is checked into the game for the Bruins as well. Joe Powell back in. Dickerson driving baseline. Back out to Fuller. He'll crank the three. No good that time. Back come the Suns the other way. Suns have been on a run here ever since trailing by 3. They've gone on a 10-0 run since. The Bruins will get the ball back with 8:53 to go here in half number 1. Looking to close the first half strong. Hughley. Back to Blair off the back iron, and the Bruins shooting has gone cold. Now Shelton coming back the other way. Shelton takes the three. That one short. Fuller able to secure the rebound. Now Powell coming back the other way in transition, and that time fouled on the way to the rack. So Powell will go to the line for 2 shots. That is on number 11, Alexander Gonzalez, his first, team 5th. Powell's first is good. This is Barnes, swing pass over to Shelton, down low to Vickers. Baseline jumper, and Vickers is able to get that one to go. Bruins bring it right back in. 29-22 is our score with under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Dickerson getting it inside to Fuller, and that is going to be a foul on Corey Shelton. Shelton disagreeing with it, but Bruins in the bonus the rest of the way out, 7:53, and that might be the way they need to get back into this game. Again, their shooting offensively has gone relatively cold here in the last several minutes, and unfortunately free throws are starting to head that way as well. Back down low. Vickers And that's going to be a jump ball, and it should be. Good job by Mark Dickerson to make the block and give the Bruins the ball back on the jump. Hughley, top of the key. Gets a full head of steam, charges towards the lane, and the soft touch. Stephon Hughley making things work inside. Cuts the lead back to 5, 29-24. Justin Ryder over to Shelton now. Shelton, he drives through the lane. That one blocked by Dickerson once again. Back-to-back plays. Or back-to-back series, I should say. Back-to-back blocks for Mark Dickerson. Now he goes up and underneath a player. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Mark Dickerson pump faked, got the defender up in the air, and then literally went right through his legs. Unfortunately, couldn't convert the play, but that's not something you see very often. Hughley going to go to the line for 2. Back to a 4-point game, 29-25. And really, Stephon Hughley has been a major reason why the Bruins have been able to battle their way back into the game. Ryder has it, met by Henry Blair. Backdoor pass, and it opened right up as Daquan Vickers found himself all alone on an island and was able to convert. Back to a 5-point game, 31-26. Powell back to Hughley. Through the lane. Hughley back to Powell, who will take the 3. No good. Back outside, a 3 from the corner. And it's Elijah Barnes this time knocking it down, pushing it back to an 8-point game. Suns leading. Hughley just mauled by defenders, and again off of Hughley, and another turnover for BJU. That'll be a timeout. Or immediate timeout, I should say, and we'll take one as well. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides home, auto, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online, fcisc.com. And with nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more information, ronblue.com/Greenville. Bruins trailing 34-26, 5:34 to go here in the first half. Friday night basketball is the Bruins in a South Region contest against Johnson University of Florida. And these two teams playing just last week down in Florida, with the Bruins winning 82-80 to open up region play. They're 1-1 in region play. And Johnson 0-2 in region play, so they're looking for their first region win. Bruins hoping to get back in the winning column after a disappointing loss to Trinity Baptist on Monday. Hayes Brush gets the rebound. Henry Blair coming back the other way, and Bruins have got to get Blair a little bit more involved in the offense here in the late stages. Brush back to Blair. He'll drive through the baseline. Up off the glass, no good. Brush gets it back. Back outside, Couples. Three-point shot away. Eli Couples with the tray. (34-29). Shelton from the outside. No good. Couples, little hesitation. Soft touch, should be goaltending. No call by the official, and coming back the other way is the Suns. They get the offensive rebound. Still trying to put it back. Ball still bouncing around, and it's eventually going to stay Suns' possession. Unfortunately, in the college game, you can't review that particular sequence. But that looked awful close to goaltending on that last offensive possession. Ryder inbounds to Vickers. Ryder gets it once again, back to Thomas. Caleb Thomas went on an individual 8-0 run to give the Suns the lead, and since then they have not relinquished it. Back across, Aarons chases it down. Sibley able to get it back to Couples. Couples getting all the defenders up in the air, and one. He's so elusive with the basketball. Great soft touch in and around the rim tonight. He's leading the Bruins in scoring. A lot of people remember the Pensacola home game last year when Couples just absolutely went off and had 34 points. And when he gets on, he is pretty dangerous offensive presence. Ryder working on Andrew Aarons. Gets it back out to Shelton. Now Shelton through the lane. Gonzalez. Skip pass out to Ryder. And Ryder able to hit the front of the rim that time, but good defensive series there by the Bruins. Opportunity to tie the game here. Brush takes the three. Aarons pulling down the offensive rebound. This one on the floor. Blair gets it back. Blair muscles his way. Soft touch. Aarons is there for the offensive putback. Doesn't get a lot of playing time, but again, Bruins bench a little bit slimmer these last couple of weeks due to injuries and personnel being out. Hands this one off to Blair. Back to Brush. Turnaround jumper on the way, no good. And we're going to have a off-the-ball foul on Andrew Aarons that time. That'll be his first personal team foul, number 6 for the Bruins. They battled all the way back to a one-point game, 34-33. Bruins hoping they can regain the lead going into the half. With Southern roots and a Southwest flavor, Barbaritos is founded on freshness. Barbaritos has 3 locations close to BJU, and each provides great food at an affordable price. Download the Barbaritos app to start earning points today. Barbaritos, food, community, people. Bruins in a bit of a home stretch here in the basketball schedule. Of course, home tonight, home tomorrow. And then they'll be back home again next Friday night as the team welcomes Pensacola Christian College, a game that a lot of people circle on their calendar every year. It's next Friday, 7 o'clock tip-off right here. And then the Bruins will round out their 4-game homestand on Tuesday, January 25th, as they welcome Toccoa Falls College. So 4 straight home games, 4 straight region home games as well. And the Bruins, of course, hoping they can come away with 4 straight region wins as well. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Bruins have battled back from an 8-point deficit. The Suns have done a good job of starting to pull away, and then Bruins coming back, and the Suns pulling away again. But this is, we saw a lot of this down in Kissimmee, Florida last week as well. The Bruins made some key shots, and I mean key shots down the stretch to come away with a victory there. And Henry Blair, I don't know if he landed awkwardly or what, but he is in some pain. And again, with the injuries the Bruins have already sustained this year, you just would hate to see Big Henry go down. Ryan Sanders out taking good care of him. I'm wondering actually if it was even something like a Charlie horse to the leg, as he started pointing to his quad area. And sitting on the bench, but the good news about it is he's not going to the training room or down with the medical trainer at this point. Eli Couples will bring the ball up for the Bruins. As this one poked away, Ryder coming back the other way. Lays it up off the glass for 2. Couples through the lane. Up off the glass, and he was looking for contact on that one. Eli Couples has made shots tonight from about every possible angle you could make them. Bruins back to trailing by 1. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Bruins hoping to close out and take the lead. Shelton, little hesitation through the lane. Passes back out. Shot to Gonzalez, and he'll take the deep 3. No good. Dickerson pulls down the rebound. 40 seconds on the game clock. About an 11-second differential, and Couples is going to be fouled up near half court. And again, some of these fouls for the Suns in this first half have just not been smart fouls. Just kind of away from any kind of action, and you know, it's what most coaches will look and just shake and go, hey, guys, you know, you can't make a steal when a guy is already past you and has the ball in front of him. Aaron subbing out. He gave the Bruins some good minutes in this first half. Couples shooting 91% from the charity stripe coming into this game, as he makes both and gives the Bruins a 1-point lead. Bruins have battled all the way back to take the lead. They had the lead early on in the game, but have since been back and forth with the Suns. Ryder. Back to Gonzalez. Little hesitation. Through the lane. Thomas. Rebounded by Sibley. This one poked away. And a nice lay-in that time. Good presence of mind by Elijah Barnes. Hayes Brush trying to get it ahead to Dickerson. So the Bruins will go into the half trailing by 1. Our score at the break, Suns 38 and Bruins 37. We'll be back for second half action here from the Davis Fieldhouse as the Bruins look to get back into the winning column region matchup here from the Davis Fieldhouse. We'll be back for the second half after this. Stay with us. We're back for second half action. Bruins trailing 38-37 coming into the second half against the Johnson University of Florida Suns in their third straight South Region matchup. Again, Bruins coming into this one at 1-1 in South Region play. Johnson at 0-2 in their South Region matchups. It was a back and forth contest throughout. Bruins taking the early lead, and Johnson coming back on an 10-0 run to regain the lead. Bruins battled all the way back to lead by 1, but then on the last possession, the Suns making a steal and layup to take the 1-point advantage. They'll start with a 3 in their first possession. And back come the Bruins. Henry Blair driving to his right. Good to see Henry back into the game after going down with an injury in the first half. And as I said before, with the amount of injuries the Bruins have already had to deal with this year, you just would hate to see somebody like Henry Blair go down. And it's going to be a foul right off the bat on Mark Dickerson, and that's going to send Vickers to the line. Vickers able to make both. Pushes it back out to a 6-point game, 43-37. Ace Brush through the lane. Hook shot on the way, no good. Suns pushing into transition. Shelton stops, takes the 3-point shot, and is able to knock it down. Suns coming out strong out of the gate on an 8-0 run. Bruins looking to stop the bleeding here, getting it back to Couples in the key. Pulls it back out, little crossover move back to Brush on the outside. That 3, no good, and Brush skying for his own rebound, but it is going to be hitting that wiring above the rim, so that will be out of play. And Coach Yu going to call a timeout so they can talk things over. 46-37. The Suns have come out strong. Red Elm Landscaping is one company that handles all of your property needs. From landscape and outdoor living to home care, Red Elm provides quality service that keeps you covered year-round. Give them a call today at 864-365-6565 or online at redelm.com. Suns will get the ball in the inbound. They came out with an 8-0 run, and they have a 9-point lead. Just about a minute and a half into the second half here. Ryder, little crossover move, and then Couples going to be called for the reach-in on that play. Shot opportunity missed. Dickerson will chase down the rebound. scoop shot on the way. And Couples finally, over 2 minutes into the first half, gets the Bruins' first points of the second half. Suns trying to come back. That one picked off by Dickerson, and back come the Bruins the other way. Dickerson drives to his left. Back across to Hughley. Hughley up off the glass again. The soft touch by Stefan Hughley. And the Bruins starting to inch closer once again, 46-41. They've had to play from behind a good bit of the first half, and that has continued here into the second half. Shelton. Back to Ryder. He'll take the mid-range jumper. That one too strong. Hughley in the battle for the rebound. And now pushes it up in transition himself. Back to Brush. Back outside to Couples. He'll go to Dickerson for three. Mark Dickerson too strong. Hughley battling for the rebound once again. Back to Brush. Reverse layup is up and good. And now it's the Suns who have called the timeout as the Bruins have answered back with a 6-0 run. Sometimes that timeout, well-timed and well-placed, can get you to make the corrections and adjustments that you need. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. They're located just off Woodruff Road. Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities at a beautiful new facility. Book your next day online, choicehotels.com. Another three from the Suns, answering right back. Henry Blair coming back for a bucket as well. Shelton hands this one off to Ryder. Mid-range jumper on Sibley, in and out. Couples able to get the rebound, splits the defenders, 3-on-2, back to Sibley. Hello! Sibley with the jam, and it's a one-possession game once again. Sibley, of course, people remember first semester when he did something very similar on a fast break and just absolutely rocked the rim with a left-handed dunk. And Johnson again picking up those fouls. That's now the third on Caleb Thomas. Of course, he was instrumental in giving the Suns the lead in the first half, went on an 8-0 run by himself. Couples back to Henry Blair, getting the isolation they want, and they're going to get the offensive foul. Ryder smiling. He knows he flopped on that one, but it does count as Henry Blair picking up his second. Personal foul, third team foul for the Bruins in this second half, and we are just over 5 minutes into the second half. And if this game is any indication like it was last week, we're going to go down to the wire between these two teams. Jump shot from the baseline. As Couples able to pull down the rebound. Gives it to Blair, back to Sibley. Now Couples top of the key over to Dickerson. Dickerson back outside of Sibley once again. Little hesitation. Nice reverse layup. Great presence of mind by Quincy Sibley that time. With a little stutter, hesitation, let the defense relax, and then attack. Back to a tie game, 49-49. Good backdoor pass once again. And that's just too easy for the Suns. Couples coming right back the other way. Back out to Henry Blair. Shake and bake, turnaround jumper on the way, and Eli Couples has just got the soft touch tonight in almost every capacity. He's the leading scorer for the Bruins, and he ties the game up once again at 51-51. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Mark Dickerson this time on the reach-in. (51-51) our score here in the second half. It's going to be tipped last by Thomas. Andrew Aarons has entered the game for the Bruins. Aim back in the game for the Suns. Couples back to Blair. Finds Aarons. Back outside to Blair. And we're going to have a moving screen on Aarons that time. It's going to be the second one on Aarons, and again, 5th team foul already for the Bruins. Inching closer to that bonus. Ryder met by Mark Dickerson. Looking at his options, drives to the left through the lane. Hanging, floating, not going to get the foul. And Aarons comes down with a rebound. Back across to Blair. Henry Blair attacking the rim and gets the soft touch to go. He's been relatively quiet in this game. That's a big shot by Henry Blair. Gives the Bruins a 53-51 lead. Make it a 3-point game now, 54-51. Shelton, top of the key. He'll take the three. Not hitting anything that time. And it's going to go off of the Suns last. And it'll go back to the Bruins. Joe Powell coming back into the game for Henry Blair. Couples through the lane. Again, that soft touch up and in. He has got that floater working so well tonight. It gives the Bruins their largest lead since the beginning of the first half. Bruins up 5, 56-51. A nice reverse layup that time by Vickers. Bruins coming back the other way. We're going to have a reaching foul this time. And that's on Shelton, his third, team third. 3 different subs coming back in for the Bruins, and that'll take us to the media timeout as well. Registration for Bruins sports camps is available and live for summer 2022. You can train with Bruins players and learn from our coaches the skills to help you improve your game. Information is available at bjubruins.com/camps. Right now, you can take advantage of early bird pricing as well for all of our summer camps. Bruins up 56-53, 11:30 remaining here in the game. As Couples drives through the lane, his fadeaway shot on the way, this time too strong. Back come the Suns the other way. Ryder through the lane, blocked that time by Couples. I think they're going to get Hayes Brush on the backside of that contested shot. Definitely wasn't Couples as he got a clean block. But looks to be Brush being credited with the foul, his second, team 6th. So next foul will put them in the bonus for the rest of the game. Second free throw is up and good, 56-54. Blair. Soft touch in and around the rim. This time it's not going to go. Suns coming back the other way, and Couples going to be called for the reach-in foul. And unfortunately, that is actually Eli Couples' 4th personal foul. And that's a big, big-time foul, as Couples has really been the engine that has been driving the Bruins offense here tonight. Just been incredible in and around the rim. That shot is in and out on the 1-and-1. Bruins still have the lead, 56-54. Great sequence on the fast break. Unfortunately, Dickerson, I think, was going too fast. This time, Hayes Brush coming right back with the putback. Bruins push it back up to 4, 58-54, 10.5 to go in the game. Vickers from the outside, not hitting anything that time. Powell. Dickerson. Hughley and the reach-in foul that time by Aim. That's his third, team fourth. Dickerson through the lane, trying to lay things up and gets fouled in the process. Third personal foul on Barnes, fifth team foul, so the Suns coming right back with fouls of their own. Through the lane, intercepted by Dickerson, coming back the other way. Shields the defender, that one blocked, but Dickerson going to go to the line.
That foul is on number 0, Justin Ryder. It's his first personal, sixth team foul. Mark Dickerson at the line, shooting 2.
Dickerson going to go to the line. Bruins up by 6, 60-54. Hughley pulls down the rebound, pushes it ahead in transition. Dickerson back across. Good ball movement by the Bruins. Henry Blair from the outside, no good. Great offensive rebound by Brush. Tries to go back up, blocked out of bounds. And that'll go back to the Bruins. Joe Powell on the inbound. Here's Brush. Brush back to Dickerson in the corner. Slice and Dyson in and out that time. Shelton has the dribble up top, gets it back to Ryder, now over to Gonzalez. Back to Shelton. Try to go down low to McNeil on the block, and we're going to have an offensive foul. How about Mark Dickerson the last couple of series? As he has done a tremendous job on both ends of the floor, but particularly making the steal and going coast to coast. Found a way to draw fouls, and again, you don't have those stats written down, but any coach will tell you those are the stats that can sometimes make the difference between a win and a loss. Joe Powell will go to the line for 2. Dickerson, top of the key. Knocking it down, and it's a 9-point game. 63-54. Good job there by Mark Dickerson and the crew as they have pushed their lead to 9 points. 63-54. Timeout, Suns. Upstate Granite Solutions is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Upstate Granite Solutions, rock solid service. And Red Elm Landscaping is one company that handles all of your property needs, from landscaping to outdoor living and home care. Red Elm provides quality services that keep you covered year-round. You can give them a call today at 864-365-6565 or online at redelm.com. Ryder hands this one off to Shelton. Now 8 minutes to go in the contest. Bruins with their largest lead of the game so far, 63-54. Kenny Garrick skying for the rebound. He just entered the game. Joe Powell goes to his left, little hesitation. Back across to Garrick, handing this one off to Brush, and it's actually going to be a travel on Garrick, I believe. They'll go back to the Suns. Reiner coming up post-game. We'll sit down with Coach Yu and get his thoughts on the game. Hopefully a Bruins win. It's got 7:25 and counting here in this South Region matchup. Ryder hands this one off to Shelton. Shelton trying to get the ball inside to Vickers. Vickers, and he is able to get it in as he muscled his way for the basket. Powell. Back to Blair. Through the lane. Up off the glass! And Blair able to get the rattle and the roll. And one.
Alexander Gonzalez, that's his third personal. The Bruins are in the bonus. Sub for the Suns now entering the game. Number 10, Caleb Thomas, replacing number 11, Alexander Gonzalez. Henry Blair at the line, shooting one.
Blair misses the N1 opportunity. Back up to a 9-point game, 65-56. Back inside. Scoop shot on the way that time by Elijah Barnes, and he's able to convert. Hayes Brush. Driving baseline, back outside. Joe Powell for three. No good. Clock continues to run as it trickles down to the 6-minute mark. Vickers and Dickerson able to pull down the defensive rebound. Back to Powell, back to Blair with the floating jump shot. And he is able to score in close, make it a 9-point game for the Bruins. And right now, the two teams trading baskets, but the Bruins still maintaining their upper hand. And again, Eli Couples having to sit on the bench. He has 4 fouls. Garrick drives through the lane nicely, and he touches it off the glass for two. Brush able to come away with a steal. Brush through the lane, up off the glass, and again a little hesitation. And a timeout by the Suns as the Bruins have built a double-digit lead, 71-60. The last couple of minutes, the Bruins have been able to turn it on as they hope to close it out for their second South Region win of the season. With Southern roots and a Southwest flavor, Barbaritos is founded on freshness. Barbaritos has 3 locations close to BJU, and each provides great food at an affordable price. You can download the Barbaritos app today to start earning points. Barbaritos, food, community, people. .449 remaining here in the second half. Bruins hoping to hang on in this one. Thomas from the outside hits the front iron. And Brush able to secure the rebound. And again, the Bruins almost getting caught with those soft passes in the backcourt. Joe Powell brings it back up. Dickerson through the lane. His jump shot on the way is good. Mark Dickerson having a great second half here for the Bruins, as they lead by 13 with just over 4 minutes remaining. That is Thomas driving the lane and is going to be fouled on the way up. That is on Hayes Brush, and that is his third. Team foul number 8 for the Bruins. Can the Bruins hold on? They've got a 12-point lead with 4 minutes to go. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Brush. And both Hayes Brush and Coach Yu contesting that the defender had set up outside the charge circle, or inside, the charge circle, which of course you can't do. But that is now Brush's 4th foul. So he also is going to have to be careful here in the final minutes. Ryder. Skip pass over to Shelton. Little shimmy shake through the lane. Hands this one off to Vickers, and Vickers still able to finish. Back to a 10-point game, 73-63 with 3:20 to go And again, one of the strategies for the Bruins at this point has to be clock management as well, with the ways that they can milk as much clock or get high percentage shots as they did with that particular possession. Hayes Brush in close, and then Mark Dickerson picking up the foul. That is his third personal, and the Bruins now in the double bonus the rest of the way out. So you got a 12-point advantage, but you also don't want to send your opponent to the line multiple times and allow them, with the clock stop, to inch closer. Joe Powell goes out, Couples back in. And again, Eli Couples and Hayes Brush both playing with 4 fouls here with 3 minutes to go. And again, a soft pass coming back the other way. And the Suns pick it off and lay it in. Single digits, 75-67. Henry Blair getting into the corner, back up top to Eli Couples. Bruins have got to drain some clock here. Inside to Couples. A lot of contact going in and around the rim there. Back come the Suns the other way. In the corner, 3-point opportunity is good. Elijah Barnes knocking it down, and just like that, back-to-back baskets. It's a 5-point game. 75-70 and a turnover. Back come the Suns. 3-pointer in the corner for Thomas. No good. Tip back opportunity, no good. Shelton. The Suns will extend possession here. Back up to Vickers, back to Ryder. It's a 2-possession game here. Shelton takes the 3 from the outside and hits it. 1-possession game. The Suns have come roaring back. Under 2 minutes to go. Couples inside of Hughley. Hughley driving baseline and should have gotten the foul as well. And we're going to have a timeout by the Bruins. Again, they led by as many as 12. With just about 2 minutes to go, but the Suns hit back-to-back threes and got a steal and a lay-in as well. So what went from a 10-point game went down to a 2-point game. But Stephon Hughley coming up with a big bucket on that last sequence, noticing the mismatch, and then taking his defender one-on-one. Almost got the and-one opportunity as well. Bruins hoping they can hang on. But this is a lot of deja vu of what they played through last week against the Suns down in Kissimmee, Florida. The Bruins multiple times in the late stages of the game had a 1-possession lead, and the Suns just refused to back down and kept coming back and coming back and coming back. So if you're the Bruins, you've got to get a defensive stop on this possession. .135 to go. 77-73. Ryder working against Hughley. Left-handed shot on the way is good and one. That is going to be on Stephon Hughley. Just his first foul. Bruins are in the double bonus, but Ryder going to the line for an extra free throw here. Opportunity to make it a 1-point game. That one in and out. Hughley going to sky for the rebound. Back to Powell. Bruins will try to get into their offense here. And it's going to be a timeout called on Powell. He kind of got trapped in the corner there, so that was smart to call the timeout. Again, this is an opportunity you can't afford a turnover fast break layup, because that'll be a tie game at that point. 1:10 to go. Bruins still hanging on to the lead. They're up 77-75. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online, fcisc.com. Again, the Bruins led by as many as 12 with about 2.5 to go. And it looked like they were going to run away with this one, but just like that, the Suns hit back-to-back threes and had a steal on the fast break and very quickly went from double digits to just a 2-point game. And since then, the Bruins and Suns have been trading possessions and baskets. Right now, Bruins have the upper hand with 1:10 to go and the ball. They'll have 16 on the shot clock as they hope to hang on for the victory. Eli Couples, top of the key. Dribbles to his right. Couples been so big for the Bruins in this game. Powell driving to his left. Back across to Couples. Couples gets the isolation. Hanging. Floating! And got it to go. Big shot by Eli Couples. 79-75, under a minute to go. And also a win for the Bruins in terms of how much clock they were able to take away. Shelton takes the long three. No good. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Ryder. Yes, it is going to be on Ryder, as Hughley had good positioning on the rebound. It was just kind of pushed out of the way. That's going to send Stephon Hughley to the line, and these are absolutely crucial free throws at this point. And Coach Hernandez is going to call a timeout here for the Suns. 79-75, a huge bucket for Eli Couples down the stretch. And he has had that floating touch shot just on point throughout the entirety of the contest tonight. I don't have the official stats in front of me, but Eli Couples, I would guess, is well over 24, 25, maybe even over 30 points tonight. He has just been fantastic for the Bruins offensively. Coming up with a big shot that time. Stephon Hughley has two big shots from the free throw line. Again, they're in the double bonus, so he's going to get two free throws regardless. Opportunity to push it potentially back up to a 6-point game, 79-75. Hughley's the only one in white. He misses the first, as the Bruins are going to try to get back defensively. He's able to hit the second one, 80-75. Clock continues to run. Ryder drives around, gets it back to Thomas. Thomas, that one baseline, off the front iron and out. Dickerson pulls down the rebound. And I'm surprised the Suns are not fouling at this point. Thomas comes away with the steal and the putback, and again, the Bruins with a costly mistake in their own backcourt. That is a number of times in this game where those soft lobbing passes, and Johnson has chased those down. As they get the bucket, it's a one-possession game once again, 80-77. But the Bruins will have the inbound. And at this point, if I'm Coach U, I'm drawing up the play for Eli Couples to get the ball, because you have got to think that it's not an immediate foul situation for Johnson in this particular case, because you want to try to force that turnover. But in the same case, if the Bruins can get the ball past half court I think that at that point the Suns will try to foul. And again, you want your best free throw shooter, which is definitely Eli Couples, going to the line for you. $80-77. The last time these two teams met, it was 82-80 was the final down in Kissimmee, Florida. $18 seconds remaining here in this one. Shot clock is off. And again, I would not be surprised if this is drawn up to try to get Eli Couples the ball. And it's going to go off the Couples back to the Suns. It was well drawn up. But Couples had a little bit of pressure on that outside. And unfortunately lost a little of his balance, and it went off of his hand out of bounds. Suns with the opportunity to tie. They're going to need a three. This one, bouncing around Thomas. Turnaround shot, no good. Hughley going to pull down the rebound, and he is immediately fouled. I think the Suns just trying to go for a quick two-pointer there, but Thomas not able to convert. Good job by Hughley to secure the rebound. And now an opportunity for the big fella to essentially ice the game. If he's able to knock down both, it'd be a 5-point game, but just one would make it a 2-possession game. He hits the first, and a big free throw by Hughley. Second one is no good. Shelton having to push it in transition. He's going to stop, take the three-point shot away, not hitting anything. That's going to do it. Our final score here from the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins once again in a all-out battle against the Suns, but they're able to hang on for the win. Your final score here from the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins 81 and Suns 77. Again, the Bruins will be back here at home tomorrow afternoon as they take on Southeastern Baptist College. That's a 4 o'clock tip-off. Make your plans to join us as we'll be live from the Davis Fieldhouse at that time. Again, your final score, Bruins get their second South Region victory of the season to move to 2-1 in South Region play and 6-9 overall. That's going to do it for us on the broadcast. I'm Johnny Gamet saying good night, God bless, and go Bruins.